Okay, so first of all, Paul, could you just introduce yourself to the fans?
Paul Howarth, assistant manager.
And first pre-season training session today, how do you think it went?
It went really well. The boys, they put a lot of work in. It's always, coming back in, about getting the lads back together, and they've come back in, shown a lot of commitment, which is great to see. It's setting us up for the next one into Tuesday, and then start the game Saturday.
And a few new faces, a few old faces, a few young faces as well from the under-23s in there as well.
Yep.
What did you make of the general quality in the group?
Really good. It'll take, we've got a really good core group of players here. Naturally, a few have moved on, which needed to happen, which always needs to happen at clubs. And I feel like we've brought some really strong people in that can do what we're expecting to do this year. So it'll take pre-seasons for them to gel together and come together as a team, and every time we turn up, that's what it's about. It's about coming together and getting forward.
Sean, you're out on the grass as well, doing a bit of coaching, doing a bit of the drills as well. How did you find it?
I found it brilliant, great attitude from the lads. I think the big focus today was probably the little bit before we trained. That 10-15 minutes where, as a coaching staff, as a club, we outline what we expect from our players. There's some non-negotiables in there that we won't tolerate. I think the beauty at this level is, if certain players don't want to buy into what we're about and what we want to do, they won't be here. And that's the way it's got to be. It's going to take a squad to do well this year. I don't know how many players it'll take, but it'll be more than 11. I know that for a fact. So everyone's got to be on side. If the players are on side with the management, suddenly the crowd get on side. We get bigger gates, and hopefully we can get this town supporting the team that is going to be fighting for the league title.
In terms of the effort as well shown from the lads, do you echo Paul's thoughts on that in terms of the effort and enthusiasm shown today?
Brilliant. There wasn't one moan or groan out there. We put them through a little bit. Done a good run up Clitheroe Castle, which is new for me. Nice scenery up there, Paul, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
And then we done a little bit on the pitch, bit of ball work, with a bit of disguise running, and then Jimmy took them for a few strides out at the end, and as I say, the attitude was spot on. Really good set of lads. I know there's more to come in, still a few missing, probably still a couple to add, which will happen. But we're into the nitty gritty now. Games start next week. Looking forward to hopefully what will be a successful season.
How do you find it yourself? Still some life in the old legs? Yeah,
found it okay. With me, it's just managing my body because, as I say, I only played 4 games last year. With a couple of bad injuries in there. So, the last thing I want to do is go flat out early on and get injured. So I've got to build my way into it. To try and maximise how many games I get out my own body this season. So I'm old enough and wise enough and experienced enough to know when I can push and when I can't. And, I felt today went really well for myself, yeah.